Thank you all so much for attending List Report today. Today's Thursday, Tech Thursday, compliments of Real Estate Backstory and Maximum One. The lenders who is hosting the List Report are from New American Funding, Michelle, and also Melissa, and also Nancy Barlow. They're the lender who has actually made this possible for you as a listing agent, that you can go in here and have some really, really exciting tools in the system. So I normally will let Melissa and also Nancy join, but I don't see them in the system yet. But so hopefully they'll be with us here shortly. So to start with List Report, you want to know what List Report is all about. So if you look at this, to log in, you can type in listreports.com. Okay, and you can go ahead and sign up for free. So when you click on sign up for free, basically enter your information and then hit, hang on a second. And so if you wouldn't mind, if you do join, please mute yourself so you're not disrupting the class. Good to see every one of y'all here, by the way. So when you, what is List Report? List Report do? It actually has really some really cool tools. I actually played with it this morning, and so y'all see some of the stuff already done, and I did it this way so you don't have to wait on the file to generate. So with that said, hang on one second. I apologize. Got a text message from the lender, and they need some information. So they're going to join us here shortly. So make the long story short, as a listing agent, you know, sometimes you guys want really cool flyers. You really want to have open houses. You really want things published to Facebook automatically and stuff like that. Well, Risk Report basically give you the access to have the ability to create a very professional report. And I mean, it's so slick. I actually, like, once again, like I said, I played with it this morning, and it's really cool. So once you sign up, now anybody can sign up, but the trick is that you need to go ahead, add a lender, okay, to your system. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to sign up. So you just go in here. Now I'm just going to put, well, sorry, because I signed up, it automatically populate into my dashboard this morning. But if you just go to sign up, it's very basic. It's very easy to do. So let's see. So once you go in there, I don't know if it's going to allow me to do this or not. Let's do this real quick. Okay, it's not popping up for me. I'm sorry. So once you sign up, you basically get a dashboard. Once you sign up, you'll see this video, and I can play this video, or you can do it by yourself. It's only a minute and 32 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this just so you can see what it looks like once you sign in.
Thanks for joining List Reports. We're so excited you joined tens of thousands of other top agents who use List Reports to make buying and selling a home a truly delightful experience. Just enter any property address and we'll create a beautiful bundle of marketing material to help you delight your clients in every stage of the home buying and selling cycle. Buyer's agents use open house flyers and custom neighborhood reports, while listing agents use pre-listing presentations, custom neighborhood infographics, just sold flyers, and more. You now have it all with a single click. Realtors that get the most leads using List Reports are paired with their favorite lender. If you want access to even more special features, select your lender from the list below or invite them to capture leads at no cost to you. When your lender joins List Reports, you'll unlock access to even more free lead capture features, including single property websites, reusable sign writers, text-to-lead shortcodes, and access to Nest.me, your personalized property search marketplace that matches your clients to their dream homes and sends them just listed text alerts on your behalf. Your lender pays a small monthly fee to get unlimited co-branded marketing for all of their agents. To start growing your business, click the new List Report button on your dashboard, enter any property address, and click Submit. Within one business hour, you'll receive everything you need to delight your clients. Spark your success today with Smart Marketing by ListReports. Thank you again for joining us as we strive to make buying and selling a home a truly delightful experience.
So it is really cool. A little short introduction, but it tells you what it consists of. So I'm moving to the next tab. Once you have signed in, and one thing you need to do is ensure that you assign yourself with a lender. Um, so once you get that video, it's going to ask you to select a lender. This is where you go ahead and put in Nancy Barlow, who is our affiliate. Okay, hit search. And of course, there's Nancy Barlow being a very popular name. There's two of them. So the one we have is the one located in Stockbridge and is with New American Funding. So just select her. And once you select her, you'll have this dashboard, which consists all these menu here for List Report. And that's where it gets really fun, y'all. So so you can now, there's a couple ways of navigating this. You can host an event, like you can have a Zoom meeting with your client, and it's done through List Reports, so you don't have to get a Zoom account. So if you want to schedule an event, it's as easy as clicking, using my virtual meeting room, and if you want to type, or put buyer consultation seminars, or how to get a down payment assistant, and invite all your friends, all your potential client to meet with you, and you can have a Zoom meeting with them. And this is a free link, y'all. So it's a great product. So Nancy just walked in, and I just made her a co-host with New American Funding. And once again, like I said, once you log in, and back here where you search for a lender at Nancy Barlow in here, and once you do that, you have all these menus. Okay. Nancy, we're actually going over the some of the functionality and features of List Report. So anyway, this is one way you can do a lot of useful tool in List Report, where you can set up meeting with your clients, whether it's here or afar, whether or not they're afraid of COVID-19. And this is a good way to communicate, because one, they can see your lovely face, and two, it's when you have some type of contact, it builds that relationship. Okay. And sometimes I know through phone calls, I don't always get to read their body language. And so sometimes when you're in conversation with a client, read their body language and know what they're trying to say, not sometimes what they're saying, because sometimes what they're saying, if you ask the same question twice, the answer is different. So there we go. But anyway, just copy the link, send it to anybody you want, and it's as easy as that. So let's say this is, or you can schedule a digital open house, y'all. So not only a virtual meeting, you can do a digital open house, which is like a virtual tour. Okay. So let's say use my virtual meeting room, and I want to send, and who do you like to send it to? So if you have your database in here, you can put it in here as well. Okay. And it's just that easy to send. Okay. So that's one functionality of List Report. Now going back to my main dashboard. Hey, Nancy, how are you?
I didn't want to interrupt, but also Melissa Christian is here with me as well, who will be signing in for the List Report as well. So she'll also be. Yeah.
And you guys let me know when you're ready to share your screen, and I'll release my portion of it. How's that?
Okay. Okay.
So, but when you're ready, y'all, this is Melissa and Nancy with New American Funding. They're the ladies who made it possible for you guys to sign in to the List Report with all the feature and functionalities. And once again, like I said earlier, there's a lot of stuff in here. So when you log in, here's your dashboard. We talked about host a live event. All right, the marketing toolkit. Do you guys want to take over? Because I didn't know where you guys are.
Well, really, I'm going to be honest with you, not totally prepared to go on and go through the List Report on this.
Okay. It's okay. Well, go ahead.
because again, we're new to it too. We've just done the initial training
Sure.
on it. I know what we need to probably do is David White is the one that is very familiar with it here with New American and has set it on through. He would be the main person because, like I said, Melissa and I are very new to the program, just like you guys are. So
Right.
we don't really have all the ins and outs of it as yet.
Well, if it's okay with you, I actually log in this morning, sign myself up under you, Nancy.
I
So
saw it.
I'm going, yeah, see, and the lender get to see on the other end of it, which is a lovely thing because they, as far as your client goes, any client you have, she get to see it. And then once she sees it, she, of course, going to pick up her phone and call and see if the client's qualified. If that's the case, then it'll be a direct communication to you. And just so you know, whatever client you have in the system, it does not get shared out to anybody but the lender. Okay, so is nothing coming back to any other agents, just to you and your clients. So I do want to go over some of these things like your marketing kit tools. So if you hit create, now you can put a property address, and the beautiful new marketing kit tool is you can actually advertise someone else's property. Now, understand you got to have written permission to do this. If you don't, you cannot advertise it on someone else's property. Now, all of y'all know HUD homes, you're allowed to do that. Okay, that is standard HUD procedures. So what you can do is put in the property address. Like this morning, I put 32 Baylor Circle is one of our team's listing, and currently it's pending. So you can do a pending. You can do a pre-listing coming soon. You can do new build under contract listing, which mine currently has under contract. Now, why would you do so listing? Is because you're trying to get other listing in the neighborhood. Okay, so these are all very creative tools and as far as what you want. And sometimes I know with new subdivision, some new subdivision agent will allow you to advertise their property. If that's the case, make sure you have that in writing. Okay, just remember, Georgia, we got everything in writing. Okay, so I put my under contract listing because what I want to do, let's say if I was listing agent, I want to attract the other potential sellers in that neighborhood. So I put it under contract and I'm going to publish out to the neighborhood. So this is what you would do. Now, when you do this, guess what? The list report automatically pull all your data for MLS. Okay. It's even got the pictures and everything else. Okay. Now you can definitely create a features or added things in there. Or if you want this to be if you want to customize your flyer to be an open house, okay, whatever you want to do, add open house info, add custom promotional text. Let's say if you want the custom promotion text is basically a text you can add in there. When they text a number, guess what? It comes to you. Okay, so this is a good tool for you to have as well. So you can do open house, whatever you want to do, any special instruction. But once you're done, all you got to do is hit submit. Now it will take about, I tested out this morning, it took about 40 minutes to create a report. But let me show you what the report looks like. This is, once the report has been created, you'll get a text notice from List Reports. And this is what it looks like. So if you want to view it, so you can do it now. List Report allow you to have its own property website for that individual property. So that's a beautiful thing, y'all. And also when you first create, of course, they have a video as well. So I'm going to play this. It's only 1minute, 40 seconds. So here we go.
Hi there, I'm Hillary. Welcome to List Reports. We are so excited that you're here. I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know about List Reports, so let's get started. First off, marketing kits. These are automatically created for you as soon as a listing goes live under the MLS, and then we add directly to your inbox. Each marketing kit contains over 25 assets including infographics, custom flyers, and much more. You can access this amazing content on your report detail page, depending on where you're at in the listing life cycle. Our popular infographics highlight key attributes of your listing in relation to the neighborhood. They include schools, parks and golf courses, and local restaurants. You can easily view, download, email, or share on Facebook directly from the icons next to any of the marketing assets. Editing your marketing kits is so easy. Click the Edit Report button at the top of the page. From there, you'll see an option menu that allows you to quickly make changes. No listing? No problem. Use our shareables to help build your social media brand without having to worry about what to post. We even include suggested captions and hashtags to start a conversation with potential leads. Remember to check out the other short videos spread throughout the site. We also encourage you to visit the resources page for additional tips and tricks. As always,
as you can see from that video, everything they do, they have a short video. One is quick and easy, and two, it keeps your attention, honestly. So if you want to share this property website, share it through Facebook. Just that easy, okay? And just if the property was sold, share it in Facebook. Make sure you create a personal and a business Facebook, okay? Because you don't want to inundate your personal Facebook with business information, because Facebook will turn you off, okay? So if you want to do an open house flyer, you know, let's look at this. See how pretty it is? And of course, I didn't go in there and change the pictures in here, but I could have. So it tells you it's 4 bedroom, 3 bath, how many square foot, what year was it built, because that's important to a lot of people. Here's my direct contact number. Okay. Now you can change your logo here. It's all part of setup and whatever you want to do. Now you can download this flyer, you can edit a report, or you can share it on the Facebook. Okay. It's just that easy. So List Report has a lot of tool functionality that makes you look like a professional. Not only that, there's promotional flyer, there's infographics about that property, and open house sign-in sheet if you're having an open house. Anymore now, due to COVID, we have a lot of virtual. So there we go. And here's a proper report. There's also postcard that you can create and order. This is at a much cheaper discounted price than you would if you were trying to do it individually and send it out. Now, so if you were trying to do a postcard, let me show you what it looks like. Sorry. And look, you can see this. This is a unique number assigned to that particular address, and it's a text. Okay, so it has all our information here, the property and what it is. And of course it has, you know, in the back end of it, it tells area report, school report, food report, because those are 3 most important things for most of your buyers. So they want to know, you know, what kind of school district it is in and what kind of food's around, because we all like entertainment. So you can see this is a nice little postcard. Okay. So, but anyways, List Report basically create all that stuff so you don't have to hire a graphic designers or anything like that. It's just easy as the click of a button. Okay. Mm-hmm. So any question or any feedback, Nancy and Melissa?
What's that? No.
Okay. We were just saying how much we like the postcard.
Yeah.
It was pretty. We were like, wow.
Yeah. So it's done really professionally. So
yeah, and we were just saying how much we liked it.
Yeah, this is your member benefit being assigned with a lender. If you don't have a lender that you assign to or choose a lender, then I can tell you, you won't get some of these. Okay. So that's your marketing kit. I'm sorry, Nancy.
The printouts and so forth for the property address, you know, profile and everything. I mean, it is very professional and so forth, and it is so easy to do it on the list report instead of us trying to go in, because before we have one that we can do, but it takes a little time. It's not something we can immediately print up, but this is very, very professional looking.
Yeah, and it's really, and
it pulls in from your information.
It's just that quick, y'all. It's just that quick. I promise you. And like I said, it took about 45 minutes to generate all these reports that you see in the stars. Okay. So you can, like I said, it doesn't take long at all. And this is something you probably, hey, just so you know, if you're a team lead and you have assistant, you can assign your assistant to do this for you, just so you know. Okay. Um, so if you look at list stacks, okay, you can look at some of these property search creative live list pack. List pack automatically update and reflect active property on the MLS even when you share. So you can, let's look at this real quick. All right, so you can actually, this is default. It tells you how many, and my default is McDonough, okay? How many single level home, because right now that's one of the most popular questions. How many homes with a pool? How many home has upgraded kitchen? How many is in condo, townhome? And how many homes are built in 2010? That's a lot of new built, y'all, okay? How many homes were great school district? What that means is score 8+ or more. Okay. How many home currently has virtual tours and what have you, and 2 open houses. So you can share all these to your client as well. Okay. So let's go back to the main dashboard that we talked about. One more. Hang on. Nope. Anyways, that's first our sign in. Okay. Let's go back to the main dashboard. Got myself a little lost. This right here, the shareable of the day, this is great, y'all. So look at this. This is something you don't have to think about. You can get an assistant log in, or your kid, matter of fact, to log in, do this for you. You can copy the caption and see right here, it says to be indeed and get ideal guest, stay at home. And the caption is ideal guest or no, you deserve to love spending time at home. I can help you find a home you never want to leave. Send me a message, start looking today. Okay. And also it has all these hashtags that are now you can share on Facebook. And it's just that quick. And you don't have to think about it. Now you can do that. Do you know washing outside your house can add $10,000 to $15,000 to the sale price? Now, if I was a seller, I saw that post. It's a good conversation starter for you and I. Okay. So there's multiple posts. Agent can help beat out online buyers, find out to-date listing in your market and price range, negotiate a fair price. A lot of folks, when they go to Zillow, and unfortunately Zillow do recycle a lot of their inventory, and by the time they call you about this property, well, this property was sold 6 months ago. Okay. And I have seen that happen quite often enough. So, like your bless you. So if you would allow your, if you wouldn't mind mute yourself for the time being. So if you would go look at some of these posts, depending on what you want to post today. But y'all, these are free. Okay. It's just that easy to share on Facebook. Okay. So back to home. These are some of the functionalities. You can do theme listing and for your listing reports, and you can do property search. So let me just show you all these stuff you need to know about Nest Me site. Okay. You can create personal nest.me, share a link, and what it does, it gets new home buyer leads and engage current clients. Okay, so this is a really cool tool that is shareable through Facebook, Twitter, or email. Okay, so any one of these functionality here, y'all, has a very quick video explaining what they are. So it's like the MLS system. The more time you share with your craft, the better you are as an agent in giving out stuff. And people think, man, you're just working all the time, because this is a cool flyer. This is a cool listing. This is a cool tips for me. And they just think you're just working all the time when you're really not, because List Report does it all in a flash. All you gotta do is click a button, and make you look like you're the bomb.com. So, but anyway, y'all can unmute now if you like. If you have any question, if you wouldn't mind trying to either raise your hands or speak one at a time, so we don't get this garble of voices. So I am going to unmute you guys, and you let me know if you have any question at this point. And thank you all for attending. Actually, you guys can unmute yourself, I think. If you unmute yourself, left-hand corner down the bottom, if you have any questions. And really quick here too on resources. Okay, this is where you can look at webinars, tutorial videos, knowledge base. All the items are there in a short video, and it's very easily, it's actually very well done. Here's where you can change your profile. Okay, if you want a picture of yourself, upload here, and what have you, and you can put your license here. If you want to put a bio about yourself, if you're a agent with that predominantly are geared toward a investor, or geared to a first-time home buyer, or teachers, firefighters, whatever, nurses, doctors, whatever it is, whatever your craft is, okay? You can put your bios in here on what you're passionate about. A lot of my agent has put, some of the tagline was, my goal is to give out $10,000 to my community. And you're like, what? Well, if you think about it, if you rebate home warranty $500 per client, after 20 clients, you're giving out 10 grand, so isn't that a great marketing? That's just a suggestion. Now, if you're in teachers, if you want to do that for teachers, or if you want to say, I rebate my client to help them move, I know moving is hard. So let me help you. Let me help you with U-Haul truck up to $500. Let me help you with boxes, supplies, whatever it is that you want to make it your trade. As far as whether you're the listing agent or the buyer's agent, doesn't matter. But what a great marketing tool to say, hey, I support my community by giving away $10,000 to my community and assisting my community, however you want to spend it, okay? So that's a good way to do it. And so any question from any of you guys at this point? I'd love to hear it. Some of the feature and setting here, if this is where you can add your assistant, colleague, or marketing rep, okay? Where if they're your marketing rep, they take certain calls, or buyer's rep, this is where you can put their information right here. And me personally, I like everything in text if I can, but some of these items are strictly emails you can see. Some of these are autopilots. Okay, you'll get text notification and reminders. Okay, so anything that you...
The chat is disabled, by the way.
Oh, I am so sorry. Let me go in here. Well, you should say something earlier, Woolworth. Let's see. All right, chat should be on now. You guys should be able to chat. No? Yes, no? I see a lot of laughing face in the background, so I apologize. I'm trying to look at this real quick. Woolworth, if I promote you, would you be able to do it?
I'm not super sure.
Hang on. I'm just going to mute. Nancy, I see some of you guys are muted, like Sharon.
Hey.
Hey.
Do we have to pay for that, or that's free?
This is compliment of Nancy and Melissa.
Whoopee!
Our gift to you.
So you guys can can sign on free. And, you know, you have to choose, once again, you have to choose the lender in order to get all the features that I talked about.
And it has to be one of the lenders that's there.
Yes, Melissa or Nancy.
Okay.
But I promise we're adorable.
They are very adorable. Let me tell you, they save a couple of loans of ours. And let me tell you why. It's because they're paying for you guys to have this access. As our affiliate partners lender, they're paying for you guys to have it. So it's costing them money, but not costing us a dime, which I'm sure
we've been
all
doing
y'all
this
like
a
that.
long time, so I promise you're in good hands.
So I have unmuted all, just so you know. So anybody wants to talk, you're more than welcome to do that. And you will have to click on the lower left-hand corner where a microphone looks like a symbol microphone to unmute yourself. Jackie, I see you there. Yes, I'm operating multiple screens, so my eyes look like it's going that way.
Yes, I am.
Any questions, anybody? Anja? Altanese?
This is great. Looking forward to using it.
Yeah, this makes you guys look like a pro.
No questions here.
It makes y'all look like a pro in this because it's really pretty flyers.
It sure is.
Yeah.
So,
and I like buyers.
yes.
And I think more people are on social media these days because of staying home. And I think your output is going to be really, really seen by a lot more people.
Yep. And
Ming,
just remember, go ahead.
It's Letitia. I'd like to say I've used ListReports a lot. So I'm so happy to see somebody else because my lender left the business. So I'm so happy to see someone else.
Well, put Nancy on your list, girl, because
I did. I already signed up.
Okay,
I already linked her as my lender. It's great. I use it for a lot of different things.
Well,
so,
tell me
yeah,
some
I'm
of your
excited.
experience on what have you gotten leads through the system, especially for just so or pending for additional listings?
Actually, what I use it for is to do a property website for sale by owners. I'm sorry. And then send them a text saying, hey, not looking to list, just wanted to give you some information. Of course, when you say you're not looking to list, you really are. But, and then I send them a link to the property website.
Just remember, you can create any website you want.
Right.
ListReport. And it doesn't have to be yours. It can be for sale by owner. It can be unlisted property, whatever it is. So this is a good way for y'all to actually track new listings by creating a website prior it being listed. And they think, and the seller, from the seller perspective, I'm thinking, holy cow, she's taking the time to do all this. Yeah, she's good. You know,
right.
and understand not all clients are good clients. Some will nickel dime you to death, and some will, but some will look at what you've done so far, think, hey, she's motivated. I want an agent like that. So, any other comments, suggestion, Letitia, since you have used it in the past?
No, that's what I've used it for. I mean, of course, I use the shareables and things like that, the infographics, just for posts, but primarily I would make a website and then send it to a for sale by owner. And, you know, they would reach back out, of course. And that was the way that I got several of those.
So how difficult was it for you to make the website?
Not at all. Not at all.
So what do? You drive by the property and just take some photos of the outside and take some maybe an aerial from Google?
No, when you put the property address in, there's a link where you can pull it from Zillow. It'll pull all the photos in for you, all the square footage, everything, all the information. So you just put the address.
You hear that, guys? Simple and easy. And it took her less than probably 2 minutes to do that once she'd identify. So this is a good way to geographic farm a subdivision as well.
Right.
So if you guys are farming, this is like no brainer. especially with COVID right now. Yeah, y'all, this is very powerful.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
all right, Altanese, you have any comments?
No, just that I think it's a really great tool to use. So I definitely will be using it as well. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've been working with New American Funding, just so you know, for the last 3 months to get this thing running. First, we had to sell it to them, of course, make them pay for it. And so now it's available to all of you guys. So y'all, please spread the news and let our other agents love on your families and your maximum family agents and let them know what's available out here. Because I can tell you right now, your sphere influence and mine is totally different. There are some that is directly investor. There's some first-time home buyers. Some like to work with teachers, doctor, nurses, whatever the fields that you guys are in. I promise you, 9 out of 10, you're not going to, come across each other's sphere. So, because we all live in different locations and what have you, especially for farming. I mean, my goodness, this is like a hot tool for farming, and it doesn't cost you a dime to do it digitally. Now, if
And
you
it's
want,
such a different time right now that people are having to change how they approach client contact.
mm-hmm,
And I really think I've seen more leads generated from online
mm-hmm.
from other people I've spoken with. So I think this is going to be a
Yeah, and like I
really
said,
great tool to kind of start going in that direction.
and it's so easy to
Mhm.
just send it out. Here's my website for this page. What do you think? Pretty quick, huh? I can share this on Facebook. It's classy. It kind of tells you about everything about the home, photo gallery, explore the area, payment calculator, meet your agent, meet your LO. Let's see that one.
Oh.
See? Look at that. And here's about the home. It gives you a description that I put on internet, on MLSs. Here's all my photos. I mean, who wouldn't want to see them before? And, you know, I mean, these are great pictures, y'all.
And I
And
love that
this
on
is,
the left side with the schools.
it does. It talks about school on the very first one earlier.
Nice.
But you can take virtual tours and what have you. And yes, this was done professionally. And I can tell you right now, special listing agent, a lot of the appraiser are not going inside a house due to COVID-19, whether especially occupied properties, due to the property may have elderly or the appraiser themselves is an elderly or mature folks, and they don't. I actually had a call yesterday in this house in particular. The appraiser requests that nobody's at home while he's there doing appraisal, um, due to COVID, and he's an elder gentleman. So, my clients complied. But if you don't have any these nice photos in these listings, I can tell you right now, like there's one that we had come back $20,000 below value. We were the listing agent, okay? We were the buyer side. But what happened was the listing agent made a mistake. The tax record showed the house is three bedroom, 2 bath, when in actuality the house is 4 bedroom, 3 bath with finished basement. But because the photo quality was so yucky, and the listing agent did very minimum and didn't update the description to describe the property properly, the appraiser took the picture from the MLS. They drove by the property and did their own assessments. And guess what? The assessment was based on 3 bedroom, 2 bath, based on the tax record. So if you don't tell your property, paint your property the true picture it has, then you're not doing your client any services, especially if you know the property is priced too high. As a listing agent, I always put in private remarks that call listing agent prior to appraisal. And then I'll have a conversation with appraiser stating, hey, like this house right here is actually overbuilt for the neighborhood. He put in about $43,000 worth of upgrades, and he is the most expensive home in the neighborhood because he is the only one with four-side brick with an anai, which is an outdoor space for a fireplace, built to the property, along with all the upgrades and the how the half bathroom downstairs, they upgraded to a full bath. And as you can see, these cabinets were custom built. So, there were about $43,000 worth of stuff. In the backsplash was something that was custom. And so, beautiful house, no doubt about it. But the problem is, it's overbuilt for the neighborhood. He is fully aware of it. And he knows that we're pushing the limit on his home. But if you can have a conversation with the appraiser before they go out as a listing agent, you'll serve your client much better that way, and that you're not hurting everybody and just come back to have a low value appraisal. So, but like here, you can see this is the lanai that he built.
Oh, I like that.
It is what it is, but I also let my client know that was for his personal enjoyment as well. So, but anyway, Listing Port is really powerful, y'all. Please take a look at it. Please utilize it. It's free 99 for y'all. Compliments of Nancy and Melissa. And y'all please utilize it and assign them as your lender. And so you can get all these free product in there. Okay. All right. If I don't have any other questions, and y'all, do chat up in workplace and give each other some idea in Tech Tuesday how you want to see certain thing. Once again, this is great for farming. This is great for you to do for sale by owner. This is great for a lot of things. So just, kind of give your idea, and I promise you, you guys' this path is not going to cross. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, Lakeepa. Appreciate it.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I was trying to get in the chat, but I'm disabled. Will there be a link that will be sent out to us that we can go ahead and click on and sign up?
All you got to do is listreport.com.
Okay,
and once you log in, here, let me see. Right here, listreports.com. Okay, when you sign up, you can sign up for free. Once you click the button, unfortunately, I already signed in, so it won't let me sign up again. So once you get in, you'll have a short video that I did in the very beginning. I don't know if it'll let. Well, it'll have a short report, and then once you sign in, you can select a lender, and this is where you select your lender. Okay, and and here's all your dashboard. Once you log in, here's your dashboard. Here's home with all the stuff I went over earlier. Your shareables, which is those quotes that I talked about earlier that you can just share in social media. List pack, list report live, member benefits. There's some other member benefits you have. Hey, you guys, we do not allow e-commission, just so you know, as a brokerage, because it's the brokerage that's liable, not the agent, if the file does not close. Okay, and plus it charges you a ton of money for doing that, just so you know. Here's activity fees, what kind of activity you may have. And also, if you have any questions or anything like that, they have a resource page down here. And they got video tutorial, which is very well done videos and knowledge base. Go ahead. Repeat that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, did someone ask a question? Okay, I guess not. All right, so if you look at it, all the video tutorial, you can look at it and watch it. How to create a list report, how to edit your report, how to use the photo selectors, how to use if you, like say, like Amy Curlin in Noonan, she calls herself the pink realtor. So she probably use a color palette of pink. So there we go. How to customize short codes for reusable sign writers. So if you want to do a sign writer, you can. All these are very short videos. As you can see, a minute, half, if that. And it is very self-explanatory. Okay. Let's see. So, and just go to profile and just do your own profile. Like I can upload my picture if I wanted to, and that way any marketing material you have. Sorry, I don't know what that is. So I have a lot of files in my system. So, but anyways, so just know where your pictures are. I don't. I'm afraid to pop one of these images, and I'm not sure what it is. And there it comes up, and you're like, what the heck? There it is. Okay, that's my old picture. So you can put whatever title you want. If you're a real estate consultant, you're a real estate investment, investment consultant, whatever title you want to put in here. Your email, of course, alternate email optional. Your website, your personal website, if you want to put that in there. Put your license number and put your bio. Okay. I think when you have a bio in here, it kind of makes you stand out from the rest. And please update your bio, because sometimes we have bios that was 20 years ago and really doesn't apply anymore. Sometimes we forget. But anyways, in settings, you can once again add the assistants in here that is doing your marketing materials, and they can give you a notification as well. But other than that, this pretty much concludes List Report, and it's got a lot of powerful tools in here. Please utilize it. It's free. I don't know any real estate agent out there that doesn't like free. So anyways, all right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming. Nancy, Michelle, we want to thank you both. Melissa,
Well,
I'm so
thank you
sorry,
for this
Melissa.
opportunity. Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. I keep on messing up Melissa's name. I am so
That's all
sorry.
right.
You should just correct me. It's okay. My branch
You know what?
manager in
It's
the
my whole life.
Conyers.
I answer to Melissa, Melody, Michelle. Yeah.
Well,
I don't
thank
take
you
it
for
personally.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
But anyways, thank you both for sponsoring this product and making it possible for our listing agent, even buyer's agent. There's some tools in here for that as well.
It's a whole new
So
world right now, and we're excited to kind of be a part of maybe having people have access to stuff that makes their business grow in the direction of what kind of we're dealing with right now. And I know everybody's really busy, and if we can do this quickly and get their name out there and get their properties out there, and it takes limited time and it doesn't cost them anything, I think that's the best thing. You grow with how the
absolutely.
business is going.
Absolutely.
So
Well, thank y'all very much. And y'all have a fabulous Thursday, and see you next week and
all
Tech
right.
Thursday. Take
Thanks,
care.
guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.